Morning, piggies. Gonna get a new friend today. Morning, Mama. How are you and the babies going today?
Get 35 minutes in the back.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember me.
That was a scratch.
Oh, look at those fluffy ears.
Big eyes.
Oh my god. Or she's already making fertilizer for me.
She sure is. She does the fertilizer thing perfectly. That a girl. Well done.
Oh my god.
We have a cow.
Rockpile officially has its first cow.
Do you have any questions?
Oh.
Other than a million. A million of them.
Well, I mean, it gives me a good sense of security and relief knowing that you're nearby, and also I can message you because no doubt there will be questions that I forget to ask. But I guess the first one is, okay, I messaged you about the feed. You gave me like a list of feed to get. The chaff, the horse muesli, the pellets, and a mineral.
Yep.
And then we've got some hay, some Odin hay.
Yep.
What sort of proportions am I looking at for feed for her while she's pregnant, kind of on a daily basis?
Great question. That is actually the number one question, because when they're pregnant, the most important thing is that they don't overeat.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
I was thinking, oh, maybe she just needs like heaps more and just,
Ooh.
Okay.
That's the number one mistake people make, is think, oh, you're pregnant, pack it on the food.
Yeah.
So if she gets too overweight, what'll happen, and I've seen it happen recently, is that she'll put on fat everywhere and the baby can't turn to get into position.
Right.
And there's all kinds of birthing issues.
Yeah.
Right? They also become sluggish at birthing time and that sort of stuff. So she's in excellent condition right now.
She looks great.
Especially
Oh my
considering there's been a drought. The rule
Fantastic.
of thumb, they reckon, is to be able to see at the back end the last 3 ribs. You don't want them really poking out. You don't want her spine poking out.
Yeah.
But you want to be able to see them. You want this bit of skin here that's near her neck. See how it's all floppy?
Yep.
You don't want her to put weight on there. You start to sort of see it there. If she's starting to get too big there, she's getting overweight. And one of the big reasons to not have that happen is that she'll store fat in her udder.
Yep.
And fat in the udder doesn't go away. So
Okay.
you're taking up space where milk should be.
Yep.
And that's valuable real estate, right? So, I mean, she'll cruise along and clear this paddock out for you.
Yep.
But realistically, I'd probably only feed her 1 biscuit of hay a day.
Okay.
And that will be more than enough. The grain and all that stuff, I wouldn't even go there until you're milking. Or when you want to start making friends with her, make it minimal. And mix it with chaff so there's not a lot of grain happening, and that will put on fat, proteins that put on the fat. You can send me photos here and there and say, what do you think? How are we going? And I'm more than happy to tell you, but she's in good condition now for a pregnant mama.
Okay.
We don't want her getting any, you'll see the belly get bigger when the baby grows, but you don't want her putting on fat anywhere else.
It's good to know, there's some physical, visual signs I can tell about where she is weight-wise.
She's happy. She doesn't look stressed at all.
Yeah.
She likes it. She likes the pigs.
And pigs like her. I mean, she's seen pigs before, but they haven't seen a cow before. Look at her ears all forward, just going, hey, hi. Oh, she's talking.
Yeah, so that's different. That's just a conversation mood. When they're like, they're distressed.
Like bellowing.
Constant bellowing. She might do a little bit of that for a few days because she's trying to see who's around.
Yeah.
But she seems pretty happy at the moment. Got a beautiful view. Lucky cow. And yeah, she's not terrible on fencing. She's amazing on fencing. So this is perfect. This is overkill probably for her. But they have, yeah, all of mine have been amazing on fencing. It's been like 2 years of prep, right?
Well, I think even from
when we first met.
When we first met.
Yeah.
And that was 2021.
Yeah.
And you told me about your milk cow plans, and I said, oh my God, I want a milk cow.
Yeah.
And you said, when you're ready, I will find you the right one.
Yeah.
So
she's definitely the right one for you guys.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah. Do you remember? Corey was like, don't tell the wife about the cows.
She seems really happy. Like she's not running around silly.
She looks happy that she was this morning it out.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of competition there, you see. So that's why I love this part, because I get to see them really come into who they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey piggies. Hey Summer. You waiting for your breakfast, darling? I'm coming.
Good girl. Good girl. I'm coming.
Good girl, Summer. So you giving yourself a nice lick up here, huh? Good girl. It's been just over 2 weeks since Summer arrived, and I realised during that first day video we took, didn't really go into a lot of detail. So let's cover some kind of basics about Summer. She likes her food, as you can probably tell, and it's been a great way to make friends with her. So Summer is a Jersey cow, technically a heifer because she hasn't had a baby yet. She is 2 years old, and she is pregnant with her first calf. We think she's due maybe sometime around December, so we'll keep an eye on that. I definitely need to give a massive shout out to Mel from Bee-Farmstead. That's who I got Summer from, and it wasn't just, hey, I want a milk cow, you know, send one over. Mel runs a Jersey cow breeding program. She's very passionate about her animals and her cows. And Summer was a cow that Mel thought was really well matched for us. She's got a good idea of the personalities of her cows and of the people that she is finding them homes with. So it's really important to Mel to like match up these personalities. It's the best thing for the cow, obviously, and it gives the new owners the best chance of success with their new house cow. Why Jerseys? They're not the only milk cow, but they're kind of famous as a milk cow, having high yield and high butterfat content, even though their stature is smaller than some of those quintessential dairy farm breeds you might see, like the Holsteins that are actually quite massive. The Jersey is a more manageable size for the homestead. Over this intervening 2 weeks, I have been like going back and forth with Mel, sending her pictures, giving her updates. We've been kind of managing the amount of feed that we're giving Summer. It's really dry here. We don't have a lot of pasture at the moment. We're having like a bit of a drought, so we don't have any green pasture yet. So it's all supplemental feed, and we've had to just kind of feel it out to see how much is enough for her. Having that support is something that I really want to highlight as really beneficial, to have that support when you're bringing a new animal into the homestead. We've owned larger animals before, and we've owned cows before, but this is something a lot different. She's pregnant. There's things I'm going to have to manage as that pregnancy progresses, and obviously there's the birth. And having kind of my like cow mentor, they're like nearby, just on the other end of the messages. She's always curious about how summer's going, and I can't speak highly enough of having that support. Not just for me personally, but I would recommend it for you as well, if you've got the ability to have a community or you know, a mentor in the different homesteading activities that you're kind of moving into, especially if they're new to you. So thank you, Mel, and I'd really encourage you guys, if you haven't already, because I know we share a lot of subscribers, head over and give Mel a follow, support her channel and the work she's doing with her animals and the Jersey breeds and all her wonderful cows. You enjoy your breakfast? She's gorgeous. Such a pretty girl. So guys, that was our big surprise. It's something that I've been looking forward to for ages. So very excited. She is a beautiful girl, very confident and curious, very pretty, and creating lots of good fertilizer that I can compost in my garden. And hopefully our journey with our first milk cow will give you guys some inspiration and maybe a tip or two.
Hey, some bum.
For some breakfast? Hi.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, that may need a little clean.